link images that already have watermarks on it, copyright notices and stuff like that, and then we have a procedure in place if somebody notifies us.
Understood. Thank you.
So here we've got a little link here that says Winter-Free iPod Touch. I haven't tested that link, but I think it's pretty good. Then here's the iPod thing here.
Just one real fast question. So what if your RSS feed coming in has some type of a violation of copyright in it? Is that an issue? I mean, if you're just getting RSS feeds, is there, you have to...
There's fair use law. And if someone is spreading an RSS feed out there and it's their original content, now if it's picking up somebody else's content and distributing it, there could be a problem. But Bob's talked about fair use earlier in the conference. So if they tell you it's copyrighted, get it down. Don't argue with them. But RSS feeds by nature are meant to disseminate information. Isn't that basically what... So if I build a website and I put an RSS feed on it, as a reasonable man, I would expect people are going to take that RSS feed and I want them to put it in their websites and read it because there's attribution links coming back to me and I'm an author and I want to sell my material or whatever it is. So you can talk to Bob more specifically about it. But RSS feeds have never caused us a problem. Links on pages used to cause a problem because no one saw it before, and then Traffic Equalizer came out after I was doing it and automated the whole process, and then everyone's throwing up these sites with these links, so then these lawyers were charging their clients to go out and contact us and try to tell us that it was illegal for us to put their links on our website. All we were doing was linking to their website. There was an option in Traffic Equalizer that said, you don't even, we don't want the link to go out. I said, no, just give them the link. If they find it, if they're going to be mad, they're going to be really mad if you're not giving it a link to their website. So with my sites, I let TE, once I started using that after that came out, let them have a link. So anyways.
Jeff.
Yes.
I've got a tip for everybody here as far as getting safe photography. I used to work in the newspaper business, and newspapers, magazines, or any reporters that are going to be covering celebrities or news stories, especially in entertainment, will get a press kit. And if you're planning on putting a site together like this, you are legitimately in a position to contact their agent or their PR company and say, hey, I'm going to put a fan club together, or I'm going to put a site up on this topic, on this particular singer or whatever, and request a press kit. And the press kit has copyright-free material, or at least it's copywritten in such a way that you, as a journalist or a promoter on this topic, can use and without any type of infringement, because those have been approved by the singer. The other thing is there are websites. I'm drawing a blank right now, but I'll put them. I'll give them to Jeff, that have royalty-free photography, and some of those sections actually do include celebrities that again have been approved by Getty.com is one of them. Photo Disc is another one. I'll do a quick search and I'll put a list together for everybody here. But these are those are like safe lists. These are places, now in some cases you have to purchase them, and you can also purchase, for example, if you're doing a topic on dance, you can actually purchase a copyright-free or royalty-free disc with all sorts of dance photography. And you can use the photographies as often as you want. The disc may cost you, $50 or $100, but you can use it in your printed materials, on your website, on your business card, whatever it is. And they group these things according to whatever topic it is. And that's what designers would use if they're putting a brochure together, because you can't necessarily afford the photography to get the models and the model releases and all that stuff. This is all done for you. And I'll put a list together for everybody.
Perfect. Let's see if I can get my website back up that we're looking at.
I'm vying for that iPod.
Oh, that's right. We got an iPod to give out, don't we? All right. Well, I have the pleasure of my friends and family joining me for dinner, so we've got to all eat dinner at one point, and then if we have to come back, we can come back. So. Okay. So we're talking about we talked about the protection, and here's the sweepstakes. Then they go to the page, and all it says, somebody asked me, they wanted me to actually show them this, so I'm showing it because they asked for it. Several people did. I just put up a simple page that says, you could win a 16 gigabyte iPod Touch. Put a link to Amazon so they could see what it looked like. No purchase necessary to win. And actually, I didn't put this page up, I just wrote it. So then it says here, so above the fold, I got a picture of the product, and I got something. You could win a 16 gigabyte iPod Touch. Pretty much tells them all about what they need to know. Why confuse them? Why put a bunch of fancy graphics on it? Because I want them to know that this is an iPod sweepstakes, and I want them to do what? Participate in my sweepstakes. So you come down here, here's all you have to do. Read and agree to the sweepstakes rules as listed below. First thing I do is tell them to read the rules. They never do, but I tell them to. I'm establishing credibility. I'm letting them know that I'm legitimate. They're going to win this prize, and I want to make sure that they know what the terms of the rules are. So they don't read it, but it helps establish credibility, and also I feel safer with it there. So, 2, enter the sweepstakes by signing up, blah, 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 blah. That's it. That says enter to win. And they can enter by mailing in, or they can enter by joining my mailing list, or they can enter by signing up as a membership. And I say not all memberships are qualified to be in the sweepstakes. There are certain rules you have to adhere to, so read the rules once again. But my webmaster on this, Jeffrey Cleary on this deal, wanted to. He's the lead developer for Trafficking Pro, which actually installed this and maintained it. He didn't want to have a separate mailing list because this thing has a mailing list built into it. This whole thing is a membership site in a box. It's deployed with all the custom tools that you need to literally take orders, process it, PayPal, all that stuff. So he preferred to use the system. So I said, okay, well, we'll use the registration system inside Joomla to collect all the emails to stay in touch with the people. And we'll make that the way for them to sign up for the sweepstakes, but I want them to know that they're not necessarily entered in the sweepstakes just because they become a member of my site, because we have sweepstakes rules. And I didn't clear it with Bob, but I thought that was a pretty good, disclaimer that I put up there. So then they sign up for the site. So then it came down to, Dory was going to do some SEO work for it. And then I said, well, you know what, I want to test something out. People are always asking me how to get members, and I tell you it's pretty easy. We've done it. The first one I think we did years ago, that a market we probably don't want. My kids are here now. I don't want to put that up there, but it's nothing like that. But it's flashy and stuff. But we get a lot, and using some of the techniques I've talked about many times about memberships techniques, and we've got a lot of signups for that site too. So I want to try something new for this one. And this one was, I went over to Mechanical Turk. Do you guys see a recurring theme about outsourcing? I went to Mechanical Turk, put up a hit, said I'll pay you 25 cents if you go over to this website and post one picture. For every one person that came in and actually, I paid 25 cents to, and we did no other